Here's a key to increase for you. Hello, I'm Eddie Lawrence, and here's today's devotional thought. Proverbs 11:24 says, "There is one who scatters, but increases more. And there is one who withholds more than is right, but he comes to poverty." You see, the Bible teaches us that having a generous heart and being a giver leads to increase. But someone who withholds even more than is right, in other words, not even fair. This is the miser. This is the chintzy, cheap person. This is the selfish person. You know, it's like a farmer. If he wants a crop, he's going to have to sow his seed. If he just stores his seed and never sows it, no increase. If he just uses his seed for feed and eats it, he's eating up his future harvest. But it is the scattering, the sowing, the giving, being generous that leads to increase. Now, I'm not saying that your motive should be to give in order to get. I'm just saying when you have a heart to want to bless others, to sow into the future, to be a part of what's coming, that there is a blessing of God upon that. It's important that our motive is heart. We can't use our seed driven by greed. No, we had to have a generous heart. God is the most generous person you'll ever meet. He so loved us, He gave His Son. And so when we are giving, we are walking in the footsteps of our Father. It is more blessed to give than to receive. Be a sower. Be a giver. Be someone who shares. Don't hold back. Particularly don't hold back what's right. In other words, when you hold back more than's right, you're not only just holding back, you're stealing what is rightly to be given to someone else. No, but he who scatters, he will increase more. But who withholds what is right, it shall lead to poverty. In other words, if we're not generous, we're going to end up losing at the end of the day. One way to break that spirit of poverty is to be a generous person. Amen. Have a great day. Thank you for liking, commenting, sharing, and following this post. I think I'll head in where it's a little warmer. It's 12 degrees out here. Have a blessed day.